Hey guys, what's up? Chas is back on YouTube, and today I've got two very interesting little cheap items for you, but they can come in very handy. They can be very helpful when you use gas airsoft weapons. For example, I have 8, soon it'll be 10 airsoft pistols, gas pistols. I've got 91011s, Glocks, M93R, XDM, PX4, Marui 57. All of these guns have different magazines, and if I had to have a secondary magazine for when I run out of BBs on the first one to charge during the battle, I would have to, for each gun, I would have to spend like $200, $250, or even $300 just for a secondary magazine for every handgun that I have. If you have a GBBR or a airsoft shotgun, it'll be even more handy, because these grenades, they are dummies. They do not function. They replicate real grenades. This one is a Big Dragon, that is the airsoft weapon, the airsoft manufacturer, of course. The M67 frag grenade, I believe this has been in use in the real world since the Vietnam War, and this one is a distraction device. Let's call it a flashbang or a training grenade, one of those you throw into a room, and it goes off with a loud bang and a flash that temporarily blinds and shocks your enemies without killing anybody. And these are gas reservoirs. So what they work is, how they work is, they are supposed to be little gas bottles. Instead of having to carry one of these to the field, which you could only store in your backpack, and if you don't want to carry a backpack just for the gas can, you can simply take one of these, because these hold enough green gas. Some people say they can take CO2 gas. You would need an adapter. I haven't tried it out because I don't want to break them. I use green gas on most of my weapons anyway. Yeah, CO2 is for my 40mm grenades. This one is able to hold 7 or 8 mags worth of gas, and this one at least 20 mags. I haven't calculated the volume exactly, but this one should be roughly around 350, 370 milliliters. So that is almost or more than a third of your typical big-sized gas can. And instead of having to carry one of these through the field looking dumb, you can simply put one of these gas reservoirs. This one is made by WE, not WE, but WII. I don't know much about this company except that they make this gas reservoir both in black and in tan, or more like a goldish color. They're both $20, by the way. So again, it's for the price of one ACM magazine, you get enough gas to fill up 8 or 20 of your magazines, plus probably of your friends, of your teammates. So it's kind of a big bang for your buck. And also a cool thing is that they look so realistic. I mean, the frag grenade, I believe there is also a pineapple version of this and a lemon grenade, and they look very cool. I sometimes use this as a keychain, but of course it depends on the situation, depends on where you're going. You should be careful. Full markings everywhere. As you can see, these are perfect replicas, and you can even, they're molded functional, meaning that you can take off the, I'm not going to do it now because it's kind of hard to put it back in. You can take off the pin, and if you put a small spring in this housing here, the safety will fly off when you let it go. So it's pretty cool to fool around with. Full medical instruction, obviously, because this is a gas canister, so it has to be able to withstand the pressure and hold the gas and not break every time you bang it against the wall or something. Best way to carry these, by the way, is with a small rubber band. You put one loop around here, take the whole rubber band and put it through your mullet loop or your belt and put it back on like this. Okay, so you make 2 turns around here and it stays perfectly in place, and when you need to grab the grenade, you just have to pull it off and the rubber lets go, so you don't have to waste time wiggling it off and hanging it just from here on your mullet. I mean, it's good unless you're gonna be crawling around or jumping around. It could come flying off and maybe you'll lose it, but it's it's pretty hefty, so you would probably hear it. But if you're in the middle of the heat of the battle, you might lose it. Just use a rubber band. And plus, that is what I didn't invent this myself. I saw it on the internet, obviously, because that's what real soldiers and operators do with their own real grenades. So just to show you how this works, these two guns have they're like magazines, so they have two valves. On the bottom they have the intake valves, just like a pistol valve. And then once you take the whole, I guess, explosion device, whatever, off, you can see the fill valve, just like on a gas can. So you fill it up on the bottom, just like a magazine. Try to hold it vertical and insert the gas fill valve in vertically, like this, and it will consume over a third of your gas can. So don't be afraid, it's not going anywhere. It's just that this holds a lot of volume. And once you've done this, here, this is the new P226 magazine by WE. You insert it the same way you would use a regular gas can. You buy it from the shop, like this, and hold it for, well, whatever. As you can see, silent valve, pretty cool. And that's it. This was green gas, by the way, 35 degrees outside, so a lot of pressure today. Okay, hope you like the review, and hope you like these two little devices just as much as I did, and find them as helpful as I am using them every weekend. By the way, links to these two grenades, the Backdragon M67 and this training device, this stun grenade by WII.